Okay, this is how you change out a lock with the antique doorknobs and latches. One's pointed right and one's pointed left right here. This is what I'm talking about. And we can fix that by taking this thing apart. Are you laughing at me? Okay. Take this apart. Don't lose your screws. Take this off. And this is what you have to flip around right here. This is that little switch. Take your screen out. Push it back a little bit. Take it out that way. Just flip it around. Oops, my bad. Flip it around that way. You just turn the latch upside down. Take your spring, push it back in there. Just like that. Put your cover on. And put your set screw back in. I tried doing this earlier and couldn't figure it out. It took me forever. I pulled all the hair out of my head. Show them all the hair out of my head, Lisa. Then you put your screw back in if you can get it in there. Stick that in there. Now you got both latches facing the right way. Okay. Now comes the fun part. I already took the screws out of this thing. And to take off the doorknobs, you unscrew them. And that's got a little set screw right there you can unscrew. Say these antique locks and doors, they're worth some money. That fell off, but that's supposed to come off anyway. Take a little knife here and scrape it. Take that off. And then you want to pop this loose. I'm just doing that to get it loose from the paint. Screwdriver is, but just pop that out. Put it right back in just like that. Pretty standard. Once you change one door, not be changed them all. Now comes the fun part. Trying to line this thing up to get it right. So back that out a little bit. This screws in just like this. You want to do it, you can see it right there sometimes. You don't want to go all the way in, just go in enough to where it gets a little tight. Set the screw. Take this, put it in this way. I do it this way because I can line the keyhole up better, but there's not a keyhole on the inside of the closet, but there is on the outside, and I'll show you that in just a second. Put the other side in. Oops. Got a screw loose, so I don't have my set screw. way you sort of have it lined up. See if you can show them that keyhole, Lisa. Right there, you want to keep that lined up with the outside of this other side right in here. Almost done. All we gotta do is put these set screws in here. I do caddy corner just to keep it square if I can. There's no set pattern, just try to keep it square. One side done. Oh, there's a screwdriver. We're almost there. Then when you get ready to set it, you can sort of look through that keyhole and make sure it's lined up so you can see all the way through it. Or you can stick a key in there to make it work that way as well. But I know it's lined up, so. Go. Now you put your key in, and boom, there it is. Lock it, unlock. Make sure you put your key in a safe place so you don't lose it, like I do all my keys. Okay, last but not least, we do the striker plate, which is this thing. Take that off. And you sort of measure it up, make sure it's going to work. I'm going to have to trim out just a little bit right in here. So I'm going to take my chisel. Just clean it up a little bit. Trim a little bit off here just to make it all even. And I'll probably come back later and do a little bit of touch-up paint on it, make it look a little bit better. But we'll just get this done first. Put your striker plate on. Sometimes you'll have to dig out. You may have to make it a little bit deeper in here. Can you get a good shot of that? Might have to make it a little bit deeper in there for the latch, but this looks like it's going to be pretty good. So we're going to put the striker plate in as soon as I get a screw ready. We pretty much use the same hole. It's all good. Screw. There you go. Now if everything goes right, we can close the door and it works. Man, I'm awesome. All done.